Hello.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to Everett Community College High above the court here. It's the boys Wesco 4A championship game. Scott Oshman, Tim Boyle, and Ron the Wedge Headthorn. It is Glacier Peak Grizzlies, their back-to-back championship appearance against the Kamiak Knights. What's happening, gentlemen?
It's our 8 o'clock start time here tonight. We're coming in at about 8:30, I think.
Yeah.
Running a little late tonight. Had the girls' game. Didn't go so well for GP on the girls' game, but
don't worry, it's not the Olympics. This didn't happen like 2 days ago.
That's right.
We are live.
It was live, and the girls got another shot at it.
They do. So, Kamiak Knights coming off a win on Saturday. You saw here on STSPN, 57-50 over Monroe. And Monroe, boy, they did not get hot at the right time, and they went out their season done earlier this evening.
Which I have to say, that's really surprising.
I agree. But the Kamiak Knights, they got here through the loser bracket at one time, I think last year. Now they're coming. They're much happier to be here through the championship game, and it all starts with, of course, number 3, Carson Tuttle, averaging 22.7. He had 17 in the win against Monroe, and heading to AT&T Commerce, and he is a blast to watch play basketball.
Yeah, and I think for tonight, GP's there you go.
Yeah, that's better.
A little better.
Getting our mics. We got bands going. We got a good crowd. There's stands or lines at the concession stand. It's fun
packed.
high school basketball.
And look at the crowd. It's standing room only across the way. Yeah, but tonight, here's the things, gentlemen. GP, the key to the game is easy for them tonight. It's easy for me to say what it is. It's going to be hard for them to do it. But if they got to keep Carson Tuttle to about 14, 15 points, somewhere in there, and I think they can win this game. But if Tuttle goes off for like 30, it's going to be a problem.
And Kamiak, on the other hand, has got to throttle down Trey Lawrence a little bit tonight, because if he can go to the basket like anybody I ever saw, he flies from the free throw line to the basket.
Oh, and he was last time we did this game at Glacier Peak when their first matchup against Kamiak. Trey Lawrence had a really big game. I think he was player of the game that
He was.
day.
He had 25 that game, almost kind of a coming out here for his senior year. Carson Tuttle, he struggled in the first half, only had 7 points. He ended up only with 13. He's just happy that they're not at Glacier Peak. He did not like the rims there.
Apparently not. So he'll have his work cut out for him tonight.
And one of the great guys, Corey West, the head coach for the Kamiak Knights. He is no stranger to playoff basketball, as you see them lining up here for the starting lineups. Glad you're with us here. Wesco 4A Boys Championship game from Everett Community College.
And just for the record, the loser here is not out. The loser will be playing Saturday against Jackson. Correct? Yep.
Yeah, 1:45 p.m. right here in this little building.
Right back up here. So it's just surprising. Monroe and on the girls' side, and the 3A side, Snohomish went out, and that was very surprising.
Didn't see that coming at all. I thought they were on a good pace here to hit a big run here to the state championship or close.
Yeah, and unfortunately Snohomish had to play Edmonds Woodway in the consolation round, and Edmonds Woodway, that could have gone. Those are two really close match teams, and went Edmonds Woodway's way.
Yeah, and congratulations to John Rasmussen there, a former long-time JV girls coach for Glacier Peak. Also a great basketball institution around the Snohomish County. As you're sitting here waiting for the starting lineups for the district games, they name off every player. And switching over to the Glacier Peak Grizzlies, they are back-to-back appearances here in the championship game, gentlemen. And it has been, yes, the outgoing party here, I guess the outcoming for Trey, retweet, Lawrence, Bobby Martin, Bobby the Maytag Martin guy. And then you got Manis, Fletcher, Douglas. You got the chairman of the board, Noah Foreman. I mean, they have really gelled and come together, and they're playing well.
They really have been all year. You know, they lost early to Union, if I remember right, in a pretty close game.
Yeah.
But they've been playing, and then they lost to Kamiak in overtime. So Yeah, worthy of note, Kamiak did find a way to beat Glacier Peak earlier in the year, one of their very few losses.
Yeah, so they've split this year coming out, and the loss for Glacier Peak at Kamiak came in overtime at the free throw line.
Correct.
And we saw the earlier game how you gotta hit in championship basketball. You have to do all the little things right, including from the charity stripe.
And it's easy to say, oh, free throws are crucial, but when you're right, when it's championship ball, every one of those is gonna be huge. And for like the girls tonight, it just didn't go their way, and one of the reasons they lost the game is because of free throws.
Well, the other reason they lost the game was because my prediction didn't come true.
Yeah, Joseph Pitus only had 3 or something.
He only had 3 threes and not 5 threes.
But
2 more threes would have made the difference.
As you see the starting lineup to the center of the court, white jerseys, white shorts are Glacier Peak Grizzlies, Kamiak Knights in their black unis. As we get ready for tip-off here, Noah Foreman coming out. And you have Braden Corwin, the sophomore, got that starting point guard job early on, and he's held it and kept it. As you see, Kamiak, and that's Daniel Sharp, number 34, the 6'7" senior, averaging 11.3. He had a big game against Monroe, 13 there.
There's the Maytag, man.
There he is. He just brings it every second, every day. Senior Bobby Martin. And we're going to get ready for our national anthem. We'll take a quick pause. We'll be back with tip-off 4A championship basketball. For a Wesco Championship boys version here. It's a hopping house here.
I was just going to say it's a loud one tonight.
It is. It is cranking here.
Well, we need to keep Ron up tonight. He's been here since like noon, so he's going to need it.
The noise is going to keep me up, guys.
Ron's drinking a Red Bull.
Yeah.
If I had one, I would.
Glad you're with us. Scott Oshman, Tim Boyle around the wedge. Henthorn here. Todd Elvig spinning the dials. We have Sarah Elvig on camera.
It's going to be a doozy tonight.
It is. Trey.
Just like the last game.
Lawrence there with Patrick Olson, and it's going to go to that man, Carson Tuttle.
And that's going to be a tough job for GP tonight.
That's a tough guard, and Fletcher Douglas on him so far as we're underway. Looking for help. Tuttle now 14 on the shot clock. Waves off, gets the sharp pick, tries to go down low, over turf, back out. Fitzpatrick not there, and of course, who gets the rebound? The chairman of the boards. Fummin. Braden, another tough task. Bobby underneath. Douglas, blocked by Sharp. Here comes Tuttle.
Sharp didn't even leave his feet on that. Oh, they're going to get Bobby for. Ooh, they're going to call it tight. I guess that's your answer to that.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because that was just kind of a little bump there, and the girls, that wouldn't have been. They wouldn't even have looked at that.
That would have. Play on. First for Bobby Martin, the senior. Carson Tuttle looking, gets it Fitzpatrick. Another 3-ball. Not there again. He's 0 for 2, but we're just getting going. Braden Corwin over to Lawrence. Waiting for a pick. Douglas. Now he steps back. He switch out. Back down to Foreman. Cross. Martin for 3. No. Chairman of the board. That time boxed out nicely by Overturf. No score. Just start here the first quarter. Tuttle
gets his own ball back.
Fitzpatrick. And here's Sharp. Muscling his way. And Chairman. Noah Foreman.
Chairman, man. Completely different crew here, obviously.
Yes.
Definitely a different crew, but that was definitely a foul. No question about it.
Great move there by the senior 6'7" Daniel Sharp. Great game. Their win against Monroe was back and forth. They had the lead, then it kind of tightened up there in the fourth quarter. And Sharp hits it, and that's the first point of the ball game.
100% from the line.
It's a good.
How long am I going to say that? How long am I going to say that?
It's a good percentage if you can get it. Second one.
You jinxed him, Ron.
I did.
Didn't get the back half.
Went from 100 to 50% just like that.
Martin looking low, had Trey. Now almost a blind pass. Corwin comes up with it.
Both teams playing some really good D right now.
Speak of the devil. Tuttle on the steal. Back out, Sharp.
Oh.
And that's an offensive charge. Great defense by Fletch.
That's a good call there. Was that Fletcher or was that
that was 20. Fletcher Douglas getting the start here. I would imagine we will be seeing the Magnet Manis come in momentarily at some point. They break the press quite easily. Here comes Trey Lawrence, another senior.
GP's never had trouble with the press that I know of.
Whoa. Underneath, just too much there.
Did he hit his? Looked like he almost hit his head on the backboard there.
Well, I hope he didn't. If you don't know the story of Trey Lawrence, 2 summers ago, he was in the hospital.
Yeah, there was a big article in the Herald about that the other day. He's bounced back really well, though.
Happy for him and his family.
If you didn't read it, they weren't even sure he'd ever play basketball again.
1-0, that's right. Here's Olsen. Patrick gives it a 3-0 lead. Glacier Peak still looking to get their first bucket. Braden Corwin goes to the hoop, and he is hammered.
That's a second block already for Kamiak.
And Martin comes up, Maytag man, and that's what he does, and he goes to the line.
Gets the change as well.
Sneaky.
Nice heads-up play by Bobby
there.
Yeah, heads up to not take that first attempted shot and make the fake there.
Yeah, reminiscent of the thief.
Very true.
Foul goes on Fitzpatrick, his first.
It's going to be tough for GP to go right to the hole tonight. They got some. Monroe's got some length in there. Oh, missed the
short
free throw.
GP's 100% from the line too, 0.
That's not 100%.
No.
Olsen wide open on the far side, the near side of the court here.
100% misses.
Yeah.
There you go.
Setting up, and he launches his 3, and Carson Tuttle, boy, he can do it from anywhere, but he is special behind the arc.
He does not want to lose this game tonight, I'll tell you that.
No, he does not.
Yeah.
6-2, Kamiak up here with 4:18 left to go.
You don't want to let him get hot, obviously.
First quarter. Douglas packing it in. They're way outside. 13-12 on the shot clock. Now down to 6. Foreman, tough pass. Martin hangs on. 3 on the shot clock. He's got to get it up. Fletcher, the big rebound over to Trey. Trey gets him up, and they gets the foul. I hope he's okay.
Yep.
Went down kind of hard there, but yep, he gets up. He's going to the line for 2.
Both Sharp and Overton just waiting in the bushes.
Well, I think Trey's objective there was to draw a foul.
Foul is the second on Daniel Sharp. Trey short with that.
GP's going to need those free throws. Talked about that in the previous game. Championship basketball, you can't go missing a lot of free throws.
Lawrence.
Finally.
Good spin on that. 7-2, Kamiak. Tuttle has had some magnificent thrillers through his career. Hitting game winner after game winner. Crossover, step back.
Oh, and he almost,
Big rebound there. In the ball, that's Meyer. 3 ball for Olsen.
They're
And they get Overton. Overturf, excuse me. But they are Kamiak presents a big front line. You got Overturf at 6'5". Sharp is at 6'7".
They got the Wilkie guy. I haven't seen him in yet, but he's 6'10". I don't know if he'll get any playing time.
Jordan Meyer 6'3" as well. And they get across the timeline there. And Trey kind of out of control.
Oh,
That's a good call.
Offensive foul.
Overturf did a good job.
Looked like Trey didn't even know he was there.
Yeah. First foul, on Trey Lawrence, and 3 on Glacier Peak. 4 team fouls at the moment on Kamiak. 4 on Kamiak. It's like this is my 4th game.
Yeah.
Deep 3 ball hits it. Jordan Meyer.
Just like that, Kamiak's got a 6-point lead here.
Stay with the press. Corwin gets it to Trey. Now they back it out. Martin the only field goal, and he is going to be the other field goal. Tuttle! And a great block by Martin. How did he do it?
What hustle, too. He makes the shot down at the other end, and Tuttle was down at this end in a heartbeat, and Martin matched him.
Body flew out of bounds. He left his hand there just enough to get the ball. Tuttle fakes it. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Tuttle, his second 3.
Oh,
yes.
man, he's way behind the line. Man, and GP's going to have to take a timeout here.
And the Kamiak Night fans, all the purple in the crowd, they are fired up. Back right after this. Back with you here, just in the first quarter of this 4A championship. It's prime time on STSPN. Scott Oshman, Tim Boyle, Ron the Wedge, Henthorn, Todd Elvig, Sarah Elvig.
And all the guys out in the truck.
And all the guys in the truck. That's a great line.
We got
Trey,
a lot of them.
Now the press causing a little bit of issues. Still 24 on the shot clock. Here's Braden Corwin. Glacier Peak not getting a rhythm. They get it down, and good hustle by Overturf, and they're going to say it's off Fletcher Douglas. Wow.
Well, you've got a better look at it than we do, but it looked like it went off Kamiak from here.
Yeah, he was like 2 feet away, so he must have seen what we didn't see.
Got to give him credit there.
Tuttle having an off night in the win over Monroe, only 17.
Yeah.
Averages,
what, 22?
Almost, yeah, just under 23. Turnaround short, and there's Evan Manis, the magnet in there, as the shot by that's Leary in the ball game. Here's Martin the other way. Martin. 15 on the shot clock now. Trey Lawrence hasn't got to the rim yet. Martin turnaround tough. He gets it blocked by Patrick Olson, who's pumped up.
Patrick Olson's got some hops, too.
Yes, he does. You remember that.
I do.
Deep three. Not there.
Oh, that's going to be a foul on Kamiak.
Jordan Meyer wanted to send this house down.
I think that's going to be their 5th foul already.
Yep.
They're gonna...
Yeah, that is. You're absolutely right. Your math, your public school math, serving you well tonight, Tim Boyle.
Did a couple pop quizzes last night.
Did you?
I did.
Just to freshen up, keep the tool sharp.
In arithmetic.
No abacus for you last night?
I had my protractor out.
Oh, excellent. I would love that's a lost art. Braden Corwin, who's been big, tipped by Martin, but Olson there to pick it up. Here come the Knights up 12-5.
Oh, and he's going to
Two-pointer, short. Fletcher waits for it now to Corwin. Settle it down one more time. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. 12-5, Kamiak. 2 big threes by Carson Tuttle.
Look for Trey to maybe drive to the hoop here. Strategy to try to pick up a foul right before the end of the quarter.
6 seconds. Fletcher Douglas guarded tightly. Corwin from way down. And that'll end the first quarter. A good one here for the Knights. They want a championship, baby. They want to cut down some nylon.
And they hold GP to 5 points in the first quarter. That's
surprising to me.
Yeah, very surprising. Completely different than the last time when they played at home. GP just kind of opened up the game instantly.
Defense wins championships.
That's right.
Hey, you can see us up there. Everybody wave.
Where's the camera?
Everybody wave.
We don't know where we're waving, but we're waving.
We're waving.
Big thank you there. Oh, I see there. There's the Hollies down there. Running camera.
Yeah.
Where is she?
Down underneath the flag.
Oh, we got 2 cameras running down there now, huh?
We do. Had it last game, too.
The 5-2 players got it revved up tonight.
He did. He put some extra quarters in the machine.
I didn't know that.
There they are right there.
Yeah.
There's the Hollies, long time fan favorites right there. They do incredible work. All the photography.
They shoot about 50,000 pictures a basketball season, I think.
Is that all?
Wow.
Oh, my.
No film, though.
Yeah.
It's all on Polaroid, right?
Yeah.
Such a great gym. The crowd like right on the court. Trey Lawrence. Glacier Peak trying to find a rhythm on offense. Big credit to the defense of the Knights so far. Corey West, good game plan. Fletcher Douglas hammered by Overturf.
Block. But like I said, it's going to be tough for GP going to the hole tonight.
Wow.
They got some length down there.
Todd Weber said that was just a block down there, no foul.
18 on the shot clock there. Martin for 3, short. Not sure if Olson got another piece of that. Here comes Olson. Manis with a rebound.
Big board for the magnet. Oh.
And no! Overturf gets it back over. Meyer. Sweet little spin move.
Threw an elbow at the same time.
5 for Jordan. 14-5. Kamiak playing outstanding here in this first half. Martin finds a lane and finishes. And it has been all Bobby Martin for Glacier Peak. Except one.
Except for one, okay.
6 for the Maytag man. Good pick and roll. Good block by Trey. Corwin.
GP deciding they want to get in the blocking game here tonight.
Way out on Braden Corwin. Evan. Sweet look with the left.
Nice little left-handed roll in there.
2 points for the junior. Now they guard Tuttle way out. Switch up. Gets to the rack, and he puts it in.
Nice drive there by Carson Tuttle.
Boy,
he's already having himself a good game.
8 points.
Little double screen, got some space. Trey Lawrence on the other way. 16-9 Kamiak here. 6:03 left. Douglas from long range. Relatively rare for Fletch to pull from out there. Good try for the pass, Martin. Here comes Lawrence. Retweet!
Oh, and he gets it.
How does he do it? And Corey West has seen enough.
That was a little bit of a highlight lay in there.
5:43, I tell you, Trey. You get his hands above the rim, and it's a high percentage shot.
Yeah, he does do very well on those drives.
We'll catch our breath. 16-11, Glacier Peak on a short run.
I know.
Back here, 5:43, a good first half here. Kamiak been in charge since the tip, gentlemen, but Glacier Peak now on a small run.
6 points.
Oh, look
Manis, the steal, and Wilkie's in there, but double dribble, and
they called him for double. Wow.
10 Woodkey in the ball game, and he was going up for that. He was ready.
And I thought he got fouled up here right when he stole the ball, but they didn't call that. But then they catch him for a travel.
Manis wanted to take the 6'10 guy right to the backboard, see what he could do. Bewing in the ball game with the ball now, number 2. This is Tuttle. Stop, pop, drop.
Just a dead ringer.
10 for Carson.
Tuttle's on tonight. He's going to stay at that pace. He's going to be big.
He likes these rims. Fletcher Douglas goes right into the big fella.
No call.
Tuttle. That's just
geez.
brutal. What a shot.
He's putting on a clinic out here, gentlemen.
Third triple for the senior Tuttle.
Just like that, Kamiak opens up a 10-point lead.
21-11, 4:33 in this first half to go. Glacier Peak trying to withstand here the onslaught of Carson Tuttle. Go ahead, Ronnie.
I think they're a little bit surprised that they're behind.
Well, they're not used to it. They've had a heck of a year. They're the number 1 seed. Martin, tough shot, great defense. They are making them work, and here comes the Knights with their leader. Dishes out. Meyer. They are letting him have it. Trey with the rebound.
Yeah, the other thing about Tuttle is he can pass the ball really well. He's got a lot of no-look passes. Oh.
Trey's going to get his foul called on that one.
And
who are they going to get that one
That might
on?
be Woodkey. Riker Woodkey, the junior, 6'10". But it's not going to go in here. It's going to go in Bewing, his first. But that's the 16 foul for Kamiak here with 3:47 left to go in the first half. Trey hits it.
One more foul for Kamiak, and GP's in the bonus.
Riker takes the seat, the big fella. He did not play in that game at Glacier Peak. Injured. Olsen comes back in,
Gets it.
and rolls in. 5 points for Trey Lawrence. Over turf. In and out. Big rebound. Back up.
That's costly for Glacier Peak.
That's Braden Leary, the 6'4 senior. That's tough work. Manis.
A little one-handed left-hander off the board.
Evan not ready to go anywhere. Bewing. Eaten up in the paint. Here comes Glacier Peak. Trey Lawrence thinks about it. Floats, and it's going to stay Glacier Peak basketball off Bewing.
Trey can't believe that he didn't get a foul called on that, because he did get fouled.
You think so, huh?
Yeah, they're just not going to call them all. They're starting to get a little bit looser than it was in the first couple of minutes.
I'm okay with that, within reason.
Yeah, I'd rather see it a little bit loose. The
Corwin,
chairman.
and the chairman goes out, and he will go to the line. We've seen that all season.
That's going to go against Braden Leary.
And that's gone Landon over turf. His second foul.
Landed.
No.
And Noah hits it.
GP in the bonus now.
You see Noah Foreman there, number 25, chairman of the board. Boy, he has had a lot of double-doubles. He is a rebounding animal.
He's large and in charge.
Trey and Corwin talking in the backcourt. 23-16, 2:57. Foreman with some sauce.
GP bringing it to within 6 now, down by 10 just a minute ago.
Patrick Olsen. Ooh, Bowen got lucky. Bruin got lucky.
Thought they were going to ring him up for that one.
Leary back out here is number 2, Dakota, and he'll head to the line as well. The foul is going to be on Evan Manis, his first, only the 14th foul on Glacier Peak. Dakota misses it. Dakota Brewing not getting a big average, but he hits the second. 24-17, 2:30 left to go. Glacier Peak's trying to hang in there. Martin. And Olsen just says, get out!
And Olsen is long, tall, slender, with those really long arms. And he can just jump out of the gym.
He's still shaking his head, no. Not
He's
tonight.
All jacked up.
He is inspired. 18 on the shot clock. Martin looking on Patrick, and they got a foul. I didn't know if that pivot's foot slipped.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't see the foul. They're
much
calling him tight.
Well, that wasn't much of a foul, but the one that Bobby tried to shoot a while ago was fouled pretty hard on. They didn't call, so maybe that was a makeup call.
Patrick Olsen, his first, but 18 foul, as you guys said. That's actually right now keeping Glacier Peak in this ball game if they hit the free throws.
Ooh.
Bobby does.
Gets that one in the hard way.
Stopping the clock, giving him a chance to creep back into this thing. Still just 2:14 left in the second quarter. Martin hits both.
GP's got it to within 5 now, so on a little bit of a run.
Tuttle. And Texas A&M, or is it A&M Commerce, excuse me. Shot, and Woodkey goes up the rebound, and he'll head the line after the miss by Braden Leary.
They're going to get Foreman on that one?
They could. No.
It's going to be on Bobby Martin, his second. 15 foul, but in the act of shooting. And here's the junior, Riker. Yeah, it is rare in high school basketball. You see a kid, a junior, anybody 6'10".
As a junior too, so he's probably might have a couple more inches left.
I mean, how many milk and cookies can that kid eat? He misses both. Trey Lawrence trying to spark him. Manis likes the left, gets him up, and he will go to the line.
He definitely got hacked on that too. You could hear it from here. Chance to bring it within 2, gentlemen.
6 points for the Magnets so far. Fletcher Douglas checking in, going to give Bobby Martin a breather with 1:41 left.
Yeah, no sense in Bobby picking up his 3rd foul with a minute or so left in the half.
Glacier Peak 10th-year head coach Brian Hunter. Manis misses that. You got to be kidding me. Foreman within the trees, and he just swats Douglas. But Foreman, oh, baby.
Wow. 23-24.
1 point game. Olsen.
That was a huge rebound by the chairman.
Tuttle, though, to quiet. Rebound, Olsen. Spins out. And there's the chairman of the boards one more time. Braden Corwin, he wants all of this.
But he picks up a foul.
I thought he was going to dish it there to Fletch.
It's a good choice, though, because he's going to pick up 2 shots there. And who they giving that foul to?
44.
That's going to be on Riker.
What's his second or his 3rd?
It's going to be his second. Corwin hits it. And all of a sudden we are tied up, gentlemen.
New ball game here.
Glacier Peak on a big run this period.
Oh, and he misses the second half of that.
After scoring only 5 points in the first quarter, Glacier Peak is
off the hands of Dakota Buing, Ron. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
A turnover for the Knights, and Trey Lawrence looks to his student section and says, come on.
Chance for GP to take the lead here. They haven't had the lead yet. In fact, this is their first tie of the game since the opening bell.
50 seconds deep.
Oh!
Corwin!
From way downtown.
He had missed a couple from beyond. That one, no doubt.
And it was just a couple minutes ago that GP was down by 10. Now they're up by 3.
That is a massive shot by the sophomore, Braden Corwin. Tuttle now. 15 on the shot clock. Carson. Dakota buries it, and it's a 3. Ties it up.
Slightly quiets the crowd.
half the crowd.
Evan Manis, 3 seconds. Trey trying to make something, and that'll do it for a first half. Boy, we thought it was going to get stretched, and the Knights were on their horse and waiting to cut down the nets, and Glacier Peak fights and scraps back.
Exactly. And GP only scored, 5 points in the first quarter, and now they got 27. So
22 in the second, 5 in the first.
Yeah. What a response by the Grizzlies in the second quarter.
We'll be back with a halftime show that you are not going to miss because we have somebody who is so highfalutin. I mean, we try to book him every time we can. David Kruger of the Seattle Times coming up.
Jordan Allen has 5, Carson Taylor has 13. For Glacier Peak, Adam Myers has 6, Molly Martin has 8. Well, now spectators, please do not go on the court. Thank you very much. Just a reminder to fans, don't forget to check the WIAA website for a date, time, and location for next week's regional games.
Yes, now I'm here. I have to hear myself. Can I hear? Come on.
Back here, halftime of the Wesco 4A Boys Championship, all knotted up, 27-27, Glacier Peak, Kamiak. And here is with us at halftime, David Kruger of the Seattle Times. David, your thoughts on this half? Whoa, we got something.
The bomb fell on us.
Wasn't me.
Is everyone okay?
Barely.
Do we have insurance for that?
I thought Kamiak was going to win this game pretty easily, and then all of a sudden Glacier Peak just came running out. Next thing you know, it's tied.
Well, there you go. Is that the article?
It's done.
Is it done?
Well, I mean, it can't be done yet. It's
Have
still
you hit
27,
send?
27. I just hit the girls one, yeah. So, one down, one to go.
Dave, GP only had 5 points in that first quarter, so you're right. It looked like it was going to be Kamiak was going to run away with it, and then all of a sudden Glacier Peak kind of goes on a little bit of a tear.
Every time I see a GP game, Bobby Martin just seems to go off. I don't know if he's like that in every single game, but every time I see a Glacier Peak game, he's hitting amazing shots, and I think he's got 2 steals already, a couple big rebounds. It just seems like he's everywhere whenever I see a Glacier Peak game.
He just seems to fight through whatever comes at him, and he gets it done. That's why he's the Maytag man.
Yeah, there is definitely no quitting that guy, and he is the backbone of the team.
Yeah. And then that being said, I forgot how smooth Carson Tuttle's shot was.
Yeah. Oh, I was just gonna ask you about Carson, because you've seen him a couple times over the last 4 years.
It seems like he's been here forever.
It does.
He's finally a senior, but as a freshman, he's making those shots.
Yes.
He's amazing three-quarter, half-court shots, and then he just walks up, looks the GP defender in the face, and just rains a 3 on him. I mean, that's impressive.
That's cold-blooded is what I call that.
It's almost rude. It's almost impolite.
I'm sure thank you notes in the mail.
He's probably not going to apologize.
But that's what you thought in the first quarter. I mean, he was feeling it. And sometimes the bucket looks like the Grand Canyon, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how they go up, when they go up, they're going.
Yeah, the other thing about Carson, if you ever watch him, his no-look passes, he looks like John Stockton.
Yeah.
I mean,
he had one of those for a three-pointer too, and it's just out. And yeah, he's got a couple rebounds. I mean, he's everywhere. He's got 3 rebounds, a steal. He's all over the floor. He's got almost half their points with 13 already in the first half, and it seems like Kamiak kind of goes how Carson Tuttle goes. And I don't know if he's ever had an off game in his life, but
he did when GP played him. He only had 7 points in the first half, and that game GP was up by 40, and just Carson had a bad game.
That explains it.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Otherwise, that's not going to ever happen.
Exactly.
Yeah, I only had 13 that night, and also we were impressed and have been impressed by Patrick Olson. From a defensive standpoint, I mean, he has just been all that in a bag of chips.
He's just knocking everything out. He doesn't even care. He's just blocking everything out, rebounding everything, and just killing it.
And the height, he is long, and the height, I mean, talk about supersize it. I mean, you got 6'10", 6'4". This is a big front line. Later, Evan Manis for GP finally gets the head fake up and draws a foul, but they were the Fly Swatters were out tonight.
Well, and being 6'10", that almost doesn't seem fair either. I'm probably just jealous of that, but that's not really fair either for anybody.
Well, thank you, David Kruger of the Seattle Times.
Thanks, guys. Have fun.
Appreciate it. We're back with it on the second half. Who's going to go to the championship and win it and cut down the nets? Kamiak going to start. Fitzpatrick. And here's Fletch Douglas down to Trey. Great bounce pass, Foreman, and he's just swatted away. He had 3.
All night long, it seems like.
Black jersey, he wants that one back. Here comes the great Carson Tuttle. Fitzpatrick.
Oh, it's going to be a charge.
Yep. Fitzpatrick played a lot in that first half. Didn't see much of that, first quarter. Didn't see much of the second quarter.
Well, Bobby Martin was happy about that one because he put his shoulder right into him.
Yep.
That was a good call.
Second foul on Fitzpatrick here. Noah Foreman. Back out Trey in the near side. Fletcher Douglas getting the start tonight. 14 on the shot clock. Fletcher takes him right to the rim. Good defense there, sharp.
I
think they're going to pick up, Foreman's going to pick up a foul there.
I think you're right.
It is. You guys are correct.
kind of gave him a little push on the baseline. A lot of times they'll just give the possession back, and they decided to call a foul on it.
First on Foreman. Here comes Tuttle. Sets the screen and Sharp back over Patrick Olson. We were just talking about him. Still tied. Olson, can he break it? Yep.
Oh,
great
boy.
shot.
The last 9 points have been threes. 2 for Kamiak, 1 for GP.
That's a good memory, Tim.
Thank you.
Thank you. Martin, couple steps. Foreman with a rebound, and
he's going to get fouled.
They're calling it tight.
The taller
They could have easily
overturf.
called that a jump ball or held ball.
It's a third personal on overturf.
Okay, there's your first guy in foul trouble.
We had a big night against Kobe Kyle, or a big day last Saturday. Their win. Trey Lawrence trying to get to the rim. A floater, not there.
They're struggling going to the hole tonight. There's a reason why, too.
Yes.
Yeah, the lane's not there.
Tenacious defense. Wide open is overturf. Smart goes underneath. First basket of the game for Landon Overturf. Now 32-27 Kamiak. We're tied at halftime. Trey still going to the rack. It's tipped, and there's Olson.
Swatted again. Olson is just long.
Hard to believe he could block a jump shot from Trey, isn't it?
Fitzpatrick adds to the fire.
Just like that, it's an 8-point lead. Looked like Coach Hunter was going to call a timeout there, but
you got the clipboard out. Here it is. Got to the front court. So another big run by the Knights.
8-0.
8-point run just like that. And Glacier Peak, has been down this whole game and got it back, tied it up a couple times, and just seeing the lead slip away.
The firm of Fitzpatrick, Tuttle, and Sharp getting it done. We'll see if they can hang on. Back here, Scott Oshman, Timothy B. Boyle, and Ron the Wedge Henthorn, Todd Elvig running the board. Sarah Elvig on camera. Glad you guys are with us on STSPN. It has been a heck of a season, and we got a good championship. Martin waits, still blocked.
I'm not sure he didn't get away with the travel there either.
Yeah, I think you're right, but another block shot by
Fitzpatrick again.
Oh, no.
Out to Fletch. Douglas. Not there again. Great defense. Not to get the foul. Olson. Tuttle. Big rebound up and in.
Boy. Timeout didn't do much for GP. Now it's a 10-point game just like that.
Muscle by Braden Leary. Martin, they've come back from 11 down before. 13 on the shot clock. There it is! Dilly!
Double-handed alley-oop.
Dunk shot.
They love that
Will
play
get the
for
crowd
years.
back into it.
Fitzpatrick, the mid-range jumper, Tim.
Everything going right now for Kamiak.
Kamiak's like a Cinderella team here tonight.
Corwin
Oh,
splashes it from deep.
makes it a 7-point game.
That three
Trying
balls,
to keep it manageable there.
3 balls an equalizer, isn't it?
Third quarter, Sharp down low, looking for help. Olsen for 3 in the corner.
Boy, GP, oh, who's taking that timeout?
And that is Kamiak head coach Corey West. 42-32, all of a sudden it is raining triple lattes here at the Everett Community College.
The scoreboard's running up quickly.
It really is.
15-5 that quarter so far.
My goodness, you cannot guard far enough out.
And again, that Kamiak, everything just going their way right now. Glacier Peaks trying to make a run at it, but Kamiak, just everything is just falling their way.
And for Kamiak of note, it is not Carson Tuttle.
No, they're spreading around a little bit.
Fitzpatrick deadly.
I don't think Carson Tuttle taking a shot this quarter yet.
He took one.
He did.
Took about a 6-7 footer and it's short. Then over turf, just muscling his way up with 2. And same with Braden Leary. They are big and strong, these Kamiak Knights. And that this time of the year, that is meaningful.
And absolutely. And just GP's not having any success going to the rim.
No, every time they're going and they're being patient, they're trying to wait and get the guys to fly up. And there's more waves. It's
That's the problem. They
yeah.
get one guy to fly up, and they just keep coming at him.
It's the North Shore. There's more than one wave coming. Trey Lawrence trying to surf his way through. Manis and Evan Manis having a decent night so far. And first bucket of the second half. Here comes Olsen though. High above Martin, and he drills it.
And Olsen's having himself a career night
He
tonight,
really is.
offensively and defensively.
Back to 10. Olsen deep on, or Martin back on Olsen. Finally, Martin gets the better of him.
Glacier Peak having to do everything right just to keep it within like 8 points.
2:30 left to go in this third quarter. This time it's not all Tuttle here in this third quarter. Him with the ball right now, gets it back over. Pull back and splashes City.
Kamiak just not missing.
No, that's Jordan Meyer, another senior. Jordan with 7 points in this ball game. Martin steps and it's just hammered out. Tuttle to the rack. Almost gets there, a hustle play with Meyer. And Kamiak Knights.
Now the lead is 12.
Incredible defense leading to that offense. Martin with a clever move.
And this
Foul
is a
there.
completely different Kamiak team than we saw the first time around.
At Glacier Peak, and they split it, yes.
Kind of like some aliens came down and replaced them. This is just doesn't look anything like the same team.
They are playing at a high level. Not who you play, it's when you play them sometimes. Martin. And every shot, and that will go down, and he'll head to the line.
And Glacier Peak isn't playing that bad.
No.
They're playing pretty well. But with Kamiak right now, just everything's falling their way.
Who made that basket after the Tuttle lay-it missed?
That was Meyer.
Or was it Meyer?
Jordan Meyer.
Oh, was it?
The foul is on Sharp, and that is his third for the senior as Bobby Martin at the line. Hits it.
That brings it to a 9-point game.
Just hanging around, trying to stay within range. Tuttle now directing his offense. 4-year starter. Meyer wants a 3.
Good rebound by the Maytag man.
Martin out front into Manis. Manis Gets him, goes up, and he's just
Just
drilled.
kinda got whacked right in the head.
Everywhere I looked, I saw black jerseys. He ran into a couple brick walls there. And that's going to be Sharp's fourth foul with 57.1 seconds in this third period.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a problem there. He's going to be coming out here, I think.
Evan short there, and free throws beyond critical here.
Always critical in championship games.
Splits the difference there for Manis. 9 for Evan Manis, the junior. Second year in a row for Glacier Peak being in this championship game. Last year they got to the state playoffs, but ran into a buzzsaw, Gonzaga Prep, and then Kennedy Catholic. Tuttle showing some ball handling skills. 9 on the shot clock, 29 in the quarter. Corwin hanging with him. What a shot. You gotta be kidding me.
That is ridiculous.
That is.
You can't defend that. Nothing they could do about that one. Great ball handling skills, too. He's dribbling it all over and it just hits a fadeaway three.
That's PlayStation kind of stuff. Martin tries to go up, waits for all the Knights, and look at the hustle. Bobby Martin
just never quits.
It's unbelievable. The engine keeps on ticking, and we'll see if Glacier Peak
51.
can make this a game. 51-40, Kamiak on top. The last period right after this.
Just a reminder to stand, please, if you can, the lead. Do not come on the court. You maintain some traffic presentation and will take care. Additional answers will be made after the traffic presentation.
Scott Oshman, Tim Boyle, around the wedge, Henthorn with you. We head to the fourth, 51-40. Kamiak just playing lights out here in that third quarter. We were tied at 27 at halftime. Martin, Manis, they're making every shot contested and tough.
Yeah, there's just no freebies under there right now.
Kamiak on a 24-13 run in that third period.
My goodness.
He was turning this to run this quarter.
Yeah, they are just.
Glacier Peak needs to get their lunch pail out because they're just having to work for everything right now.
Brian Hunter, the Glacier Peak coach, trying to find different combinations. See if he can get something going. That time, one pass too many. Trey gets in the middle of it, and it'll be GP basketball.
You know, that was a turnover, but there hasn't been a lot of turnovers in this game. I was trying to keep track of them, but I've only got 3 or 4 for each team now.
Yeah, it's pretty low.
There's only so much you can do, Ron.
But there haven't been a lot of turnovers to even count. So
There's just one man.
Yeah, that's all. Just one.
Fletcher Douglas. Braden Corwin had a huge three in the first half. Manis hesitates, and he gets it.
It's a little one left-handed floater there.
But every time they go up, they got to see if the trees are going to fly by. Olsen, and one. And Trey is laying down. He gets smacked in the schnoz. checking, making sure everything's still there. Second on Trey Lawrence. Trey retweet Lawrence.
This is the best game I've seen Patrick Olson have since I've been watching these guys.
He is fun to watch, isn't he?
Can jump out of the building.
He really can.
Freakishly long arms.
Freakishly.
Yeah, and 10 points in this second half.
And he makes it pay there. Trey Lawrence. GP, again, they've been hanging around. 54-42 now. 6:27. Lawrence with a pretty floater.
Gets the nice little roll there.
And he wasn't getting those in the first half. All contested again. Carson Tuttle, though, no look. Back out. Dakota.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to get him with a foul.
And that's a quick one. That'll be 3.
That's 2 in just about 30 seconds there. They can't afford to have him in foul trouble either.
Yeah, they got 6 minutes to work on it, so.
Third team foul for Glacier Peak. 5 team fouls at this moment for the Kamiak Knights. That was part of what got Glacier Peak back in. Olson. Boy, he just flies up in the air. He is having an unbelievable game.
Olson's just having an out-of-body experience tonight.
Trey. And he'll head to the free throw line.
After he gets up off the floor. Again.
Physical Kamiak Knights team. That's the 4th foul there on Overturf.
So they got a couple players with 4 fouls.
6-team foul. Trey makes him pay there. Olson averages 8.1 coming into tonight for the senior.
Olson's working on a T-shirt.
He really is. Stay tuned. We'll have our Speedway Chevrolet play of the game. Trey misses that. Sharp, good hustle play out, and Evan Manis is still down. Now he hustles back.
Got a little help.
Carson Tuttle, what a pass! Oh, and that's about the only thing Olson has done not well.
That's the first mistake they've made in a long time.
Got 11 points to make up here. Need to creep up on him a little bit.
15 points so far for Patrick Olson. It's Trey Lawrence. 3 ball, short. Martin with a rebound. Gets him up, and he'll go to the line. Patrick Olson can't believe it.
And Patrick Olson was just kind of standing there with his arm up. Bobby lucky to pick up that foul, or to draw that foul.
3rd on Patrick.
They can get it to within 8 here.
Bobby does his job.
Timeout.
Full timeout.
Timeout. We'll take a breather, or you want to keep it going? We'll take a breather and we'll be back. I do what Tim Boyle tells me. Back here, just a few more minutes left. We'll see who's cutting down the nets. Is it going to be the Kamiak Knights, will be the second consecutive year for Glacier Peak Grizzlies. They're down 48-56 right now with 5:23 left to go in this ball game.
It's been Patrick Olson here this second half here with 13 points total for the night so far.
Yeah, he's having himself a career night. Again, like I said, best I've ever seen him play.
And Carson Tuttle with 13 in the first half himself.
Carson Tuttle's been kind of quiet in the second half.
He's won 3 balls, all he's got so far. But that doesn't mean he's going to stay quiet.
15 on the shot clock. Tuttle gets it to Sharp. Back out to Patrick Olson. 7 on the shot clock. Fitzpatrick. Short rebound. Braden Corwin. Fletch in low, and that's a foul.
Wow.
From the back, just in, Riker Woodkey.
That's exactly what GP needs to try to crawl back into this.
That's going to be the third foul on the junior Riker. And he quickly gets retrieved by head coach Corey West.
That's his third, right? Is that what you said?
That is his third foul.
They got a couple others with 4.
Fletcher Douglas, who was our player of the game, short.
That's the first 2 points for Fletcher tonight.
Oh. Are they going to get Trey Lawrence for another one there?
And Trey, that is
number 4, I think.
Quattro.
Trey's on the floor, and he's going to get called for the foul?
Yeah.
4:28 left for the senior Trey Lawrence. If the loser of this game, they still have a chance. They play Jackson on Saturday to see if they can get in as the number 2 out of this District 1. Fitzpatrick works his way around into the lane. 7 for Fitzpatrick. Manis the other way. They keep attacking the rim.
Just not working out for him.
Tuttle. Olson
Oh.
Yeah.
draws the foul. He is just a springboard.
I think that's on Trey, and I think he's out of the game.
Either Trey or Bobby. Trey's walking away like it was
He
him.
knows it's on him.
It is on number 5, Trey Lawrence. He can't believe it. That is his 5th foul, so Trey retires. I know that young man's disappointed. But you got it. You can't not
You got to go out
foul.
and play.
You got to play some D.
It's only 8 points with 3:54
Yep.
left to go here. So
It's going to be a little more of a challenge with Trey Lawrence out of the game, though.
it can be unless somebody gets hot out there on the floor.
Olson says, not maybe.
Not tonight. I'm not missing big shots.
That's right. It's the 5th team foul for Glacier Peak. Kamiak already at 8. Patrick Olson just been, that young man wants a t-shirt.
Oh, he does. I think he's the front runner right now.
Forget about it.
We're going to keep everybody in suspense, but
Senior Martin, and that's just how it's going. Great defense. Another turnover here. Lead back to 10 here for Kamiak, and here's their steady general, Carson Tuttle. Fitzpatrick from way down. Huge rebound, but there to pick the pocket is Bobby, but they're going to get a call or is going to stay Kamiak ball.
Kamiak ball.
I think they're going to say a baseline violation there.
And Bo Burns, the senior, comes in, number 13 for Glacier Peak.
First time we've seen him tonight, isn't it?
I think so.
I think so.
Kind of surprising to me.
Tuttle inbounding. Now Bo and Olson, though, alone. Runs out of room. Finds Overturp. Still plenty of the time on the shot clock.
Yep.
Olson releases at the top. Sharp down. Fitzpatrick with it. Possession, Kamiak.
No, I think Kamiak called timeout.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that's
It
what
is.
it was. Yeah, so
It's their possession. Either way, it's their possession. 10-point game, 3:05 left to go here. Kamiak's playing the clock. They're going to take every
sure
chance
are.
they can when they get the ball down there. They're not shooting in a hurry at all.
So if you look on the important RPI, which goes through the playoffs this year, that's the change from last year. Last year, the first year. Glacier Peak at 12 right now, the high RPI.
God, did they go down? They
Kamiak at 19.
seemed like they were at 11 earlier today.
Yeah, they're at 11, I think. Unless you
Yeah, they
misled
were
it.
at 11, right?
The last time I looked, they were
Yeah.
11.
You know, I got to tell you, it's like Spinal Tap. They're at 11.
Yeah.
Well, I could go to 10, but how about 11?
You're gonna say you made a mistake, Scott?
No, I'm looking at the RPI live right now
Yeah,
on
I
the
think-
interwebs.
And it says 12, right? So I think they went
What?
from 11. Didn't you say it said
12, you're right.
no?
All
But
right.
they said 11 earlier.
Yeah.
Well, things are changing. There's a lot of basketball being played.
It's a very fluid situation
It's
here.
dynamic RPIs.
You never know what that's going on.
Meanwhile, Carson Tuttle knows what's going on. He says, "Come on, sophomore. What a pass, Fitzpatrick."
Are you kidding me? And what the pass was ridiculous. That's a dagger right there.
Yeah,
That might have just sealed it.
He is special. Fitzpatrick playing an unbelievable game as well. That's why Texas A&M Commerce. Bobby Martin fighting his way, and he gets it.
No give up in Bobby Martin.
I'll give up, but maybe too late here with 2 minutes left to go and a 11-point lead.
18 points for Bobby, the Maytag man. Martin, his senior year. He has tremendous vision, Carson Tuttle, as Todd Weber blows the whistle.
Corwin on that, I think.
I think Bobby.
No, I got Corwin.
23.
Yep.
It is Braden Corwin, second. Jordan Meyer with the inbound, and Carson now
Get his full 35 seconds out of this one.
under 2 to go. Way over to Meyer. Meyer sharp down low, spins in, glass, good.
The handwriting's on the wall here for
Yeah.
the Grizzlies.
Just Kamiak just too hot tonight.
Evan Manis, strong move to the bucket.
GP calls a quick timeout.
Not impossible, but a
11
11
point lead. And you know what's tonight, gentlemen, if Kamiak goes on, wins this game, it's not going to be because Glacier Peak lost the game. It's going to be because Kamiak won this game.
No doubt.
Without
They
a
have done
doubt.
everything right. They're hitting free throws. They're finding the right guy at the right time, the perfect pass. Their defense has been just tenacious.
And I think Kamiak did exactly what they had to, because I think on paper you think Glacier Peak's going to win this game almost every time, and I think Glacier Peak on paper looks a little bit better with their record and everything, but Kamiak came out and did exactly what they needed to do, but they just made their shots.
And the defense has been just what you coach, tremendous. And then Carson Tuttle makes it all go, as he's done for so many years. Bo Burns just trying to get a foul on him, and he'll head to the line with $1:20 left to go.
That's going to give them a one. That's going to be their first 7th foul, so 1-1.
First on Bo Burns.
The first time Carson's been to the line here in the second half for my scorecard.
Me too. 16 points, not. It'll stay at 16. Not a giant typical night for Carson Tuttle.
Rare miss from the line for him.
But I think that's what's matured about this Kamiak team is it's not all Carson Tuttle. I mean, all these other kids have come up big. Manis driving over turf down. Over turf makes him miss and gets the rebound, and he'll head to the free throw line.
Yep, I think it's time for fouling and free throws now.
Yeah.
I think they're going to get Evan Manis on that.
So what do you think for player of the game?
I think you got to give it to Patrick Olson without a doubt. Actually, for me, it's not even close. I mean,
Ron, you want to
I'm
divide or debate?
No, I'm for that. 17 points for Patrick Olson. He's carried the second half. Carson Tell carried the first half. You can talk to him about that when you go down there, but he's been big.
but the block shots
Yes.
he's had have been huge.
2 threes in the second half.
Off the backboard, Bo Burns there for the change is Fletcher Douglas.
Glacier Peak not giving up, calling quick timeout.
So if you look forward, Glacier Peak going to face Jackson. They have had their number this year.
They have, but then Jackson comes up big tonight against Monroe. Nobody really saw that
No
one
way.
coming.
We came into the gym and we're
shocked.
I blinked my eyes a couple times making sure that was the right score.
You know, again, we talk about this all the time, but in the tournament, it's about who's hotter.
Yep.
You know, gotta say Jackson's hot right now, and Glacier Peak coming off a loss. So
Breaks my heart. I'm going to leave you guys and head down to the court and see if I can get my player of the game.
all right,
All right, right
we'll
when-
try to bring it home for you.
I'm sure you will right when you're in town, would you?
Right. Right or left? Which one do you want?
All right, I will head down and we'll try and get Patrick Olson.
Number 5, in case you can remember.
You can. Oh, are you taking the headphones?
No.
You can hear us, right?
Sometimes. All right, Tim, 45 seconds left to go. 9 points. Kamiak with the ball. And they're going to keep it for most of that time.
Yeah, and then Bo Burns picks up a foul there, kind of shoves Patrick Olson out of bounds.
They wait 10 seconds to make that foul. Either you're going to do it or you're not going to do it, you know?
If he hits a couple of these, I think if he hits a couple of these free throws, there's no bother fouling anymore.
I would say you're right.
Doesn't mean they won't do it, though.
Nope.
Gets the first half. Brings him back up to 10.
That's Olson on the line, isn't it?
Yep.
Puts him up at 18.
It's our player of the game on the line. Hits them both.
One more for 19.
GP going to call another timeout.
Yep. I don't know about calling a timeout with 11 points in 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's
I don't know what strategy you could come up with that you could say you could win the ball game at.
especially the way Kamiak's hitting free throws and hitting buckets. They're just tonight everything's going their way.
You'd have to steal the inbounds play 3 times in a row and score a basket in 2 seconds to even have a chance at this.
This has got to be the best Kamiak's ever played a basketball game. And again, GP has not played that bad of a game. It's just that Kamiak's hitting everything and blocking shots like crazy. GP couldn't get anything going underneath the rim.
I think he hit one of the numbers right there real good with the blocking shots. I've never seen Kamiak block that kind of shots this year in any games we've covered with them so far. So
Yeah, and
that's
we
been
see,
a
it's
real-
funny, we saw the same thing in the Lake Stevens Glacier Peak game tonight.
Yeah. So here comes Grizzlies trying to come back with the threes. Bobby with the 3 doesn't go. Kamiak with the ball again. And there's the quick foul, which
11 points. Gonna stick him back at the line.
11 points, 28 seconds.
Hey guys, I know you can hear me.
Yeah, we can.
Corey West just won't stop coaching.
It sounds that way, doesn't it?
You wouldn't think his team is up and about to win the district championship.
Yeah, if you look at him, he's all over the sidelines. It looks like it's a 1-point game.
It's a 13-point game. And that ball is,
That looks like it was tipped from down here.
yeah,
It looked like it went off Bobby Martin's fingertips, though. And I think they caught a
Another
break there.
block shot.
21 seconds here for Glacier Peak to do something. And it doesn't happen. And they're still going to foul.
I'm a little surprised they're foul. That's a foul with 15 seconds left and down by 13.
He's
Not
got a
sure.
long way to fall.
And not only fouling, but they're now subbing in. So Coach Hunter's going to let a couple more players come in and play 15 seconds for what I don't know why. Yeah,
Scott, can you hear us down there?
I can, yes.
Looks like GP's going to make a personnel change here.
Breaker misses those free throws.
Say that again, Tim.
I said it looks like GP's making a big personnel change here.
Yeah, getting a lot of the young kids in just to.
For 15 seconds of nothing. And there's your score. 70 points. Not only are they winning this ball game, but 70 points is a heck of a lot of points for them to put
Well,
up.
especially to put on Glacier Peak because they normally play such tough, tenacious defense.
In fact, I don't think, if you'd had that in front of me, I don't think Glacier Peak's gotten 70 points all year long. Scored against them.
Especially since it was only 27 all at half.
And there's two more.
And that's going to do it.
And that does it.
They could have called a foul on that three-pointer play, but good thing they didn't. Okay, Scotty.
72-56, Kamiak Knights going crazy. Kamiak fans going crazy here.
And Kamiak Knights, you are the district champion, and you are going to state. Congratulations.
And they deserve it.
They're getting the ladders out.
They're going to say there, congratulations. You got to be excited for the Kamiak Knights. They have flirted with the district championship off and on. They had to go through the losers bracket, and they come out and just play lights out basketball. We'll try and get Patrick Olson right now. Patrick, player of the game.
All right, he's got him.
We'll get Patrick Olson. Patrick, my God, you can jump out of the gym, my friend. How does it feel? You guys executed. What's going on in your head right now?
Oh, man, we're just so excited. We've had so much adversity through the year, and we're really coming together. Get a picture?
Yeah, get a picture. We'll come back. We just got.
You just got big leagues.
Yeah, we just got upped over by a picture. I guess that's legit. Yeah. Should I photobomb it? Probably not.
Yeah, why not? Make sure your shirt,
not really.
Make sure your shirt's in front of
it. You guys have any questions for Patrick?
Well, I want to know how he feels about going to state because I'm sure this is their first shot at the state tournament, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I think they got there through the other side, but I'll ask him.
Did they go last year?
All right, we're back with Patrick. Good commercial. That's a good reason. So what was the approach every time? They kept attacking the rim, and you guys, you were relentless. And talk about the defense and what Coach West was teaching you to do here.
Man, we've been practicing help side all year, and we got really good at rotating throughout the year, and we were beating shots today. Every time we come from the help side, we try and throw them to the wall, so it worked out today.
Do you like swatting somebody better than draining one? I mean, it almost seems that pumps you up even more.
Oh yeah, hey, it feels good. When the ball hits the wall, hey, that's when you know you did your job.
Real quick, it's Carson Tuttle. He's been there. He's your general. But as you've seen this season, you, Fitzpatrick, Sharp, everybody else. Talk about what everybody else is talking about. We gotta help. It can't be all on Tuttle.
Oh yeah, everyone putting in a ton of work this offseason. And of course it all starts with Tuttle. He draws so much attention, they're always doubling him. So we're always just ready to step up and make plays. And that's what we did today.
Your hands gotta be ready at all times, right?
Oh, he'll nail you with the pass if you're not paying attention.
All right, hold this bad boy up. You're a Speedway Chevrolet. Put it up right here. Go up there.
player of the game. Fantastic. Patrick Stoll, you are so fun to watch, my friend. Happy district champions, the Kamiak Knights. I'm going to send it back up to Tim and Ron.
All right, thanks, Scotty.
Patrick Olson down there with 19 points, player of the game. Carson Tuttle with 16, and you just heard Scott talk about him on that. And also backed up by Connor Fitzpatrick with 10 points, and Jordan for 9. So on the losing side, unfortunately, Bobby Martin's 18 points heads up the list over there, but it just wasn't enough for Glacier Peak tonight. So Tim,
not quite enough, but Ronnie, they're not out of it yet. They got one more shot Saturday. I'll ask hey Todd, are you broadcasting Saturday?
Well, no.
It'll be Tom Lafferty and KRKO. So Saturday they'll be playing Monroe. They'll be playing Jackson.
145 right here.
145 right here at Everett Community College. So,
but we'll be out there. So we've had a fun day today. 4 playoff district games, 2 championship games. It's been fun working with you. So,
thank you, Ron. You worked overtime tonight. So we'll call that a night. So for Scott Oshman, Tim Boyle, Ron the Wedge Hethorn, the 5-tool player, Todd Elvig, Sarah Elvig on the camera.
And don't forget all those guys out in the truck.
And all the guys out in the truck.
Atta boy.
Well, good night, everybody.
Good night.